My lovely Capricorns. So, one thing that you need to know for this week is that you can take a break before you have a breakdown. Everything is going to go back to normal soon. I don't know what disruptions has happened in your life or what could have took place, but Spirit wants you to know that if you prayed, then God has everything under control and your breakthrough is right around the corner. And I just feel like rest is important. Some people are afraid to give themselves permission to rest. But the thing is, what Spirit is showing me is that your mind, you have so much mental fog in your mind that your thinking might not be where it needs to be in order for you to make the decisions that you need to make right now. Because you could have so much going on in your mind that it can be causing you a lot of confusion and a lot of chaos. And you keep going back and forth with yourself. And it's just a lot of confusion. And honestly, you will know what this has to pertain to, because I don't see what it is yet. I don't see what it is yet. But that came out for you intuitively. From my intuition, it connected that you just need to rest. Literally, it's okay to sleep. You can sleep now. I want to rub your back and tell you that you can sleep. It's going to be okay. You could be overthinking so much that it's messing with your sleep. Some of you, if you think you're going to be fired from a job, you're not. Some of you can be afraid of losing a position. You're not gonna get fired. Yeah. But it shows. Okay. If you felt hurt by people, or, and this can be people in your family, this could be by an ex-lover, or for some of you, an ex-husband, an ex-wife. If you felt really, really hurt, you're going to be freed from it. It shows there's going to be resolutions to conflicts, and that you have a lot of sexual freedom. So the thing is, the sexual freedom and the resolving conflict seem separate. They don't seem like they're the same thing. So let me just go a little bit deeper. You could be sad if you were arguing with somebody. You can feel really, really rejected and left out in the cold by a divine masculine. You could have also had to walk away from somebody out of your own self-respect. It's almost like I'd rather lose you before I lose myself again. So if you had a situation that came back around, but you two had a lot of arguments, it looks like there's going to be a resolution to the conflict. When it comes to your dating life, though, your dating life seems different. Some of you, too, it could be a father, a divine masculine. You could have got into it with your father. Divine masculine. Also, you could have had it out with your own mother. Sometimes, women show up in a masculine energy, but it just looks like somebody's not respecting you. That's what it looks like. Somebody's not respecting you, or somebody could be putting you down. Somebody could be making you feel depressed. It could be words. I just feel like it's words. You could be arguing back and forth, So once again, it could be a father figure. It could be an ex-husband. But when it comes to your love life, Spirit wants you to keep the faith. And it shows sexual freedom. It shows chivalry. So somebody's going to be taking you out. Somebody wants to be creative and show you a really, really good time. And it shows you like you're showing up as the divine feminine. So if you're dating somebody really closely, they're going to see you as beautiful and abundant. All right. Yeah. You could be healing your inner child. See, if you're healing your inner child and it shows Phoenix rising, this is what it is. You could have felt victimized by like a parent. You felt victimized and disrespected by a parent that you have to pull yourself away from. Or once again, an ex-wife, ex-husband that tries to treat you like you a child and talk to you and belittle you. It's one or the other. It's an ex-husband, ex-wife, or a mother, father who is not treating you right. All right. And you're going to be like, your inner child could have been damaged. Like you could have struggled with like low self-worth. You could have struggled with like low self-esteem, not seeing yourself right, because you could have had somebody like put you down and they didn't protect you. That's the biggest thing. Like you weren't protected by somebody who should have been protecting you. You weren't being loved right by somebody who should have been loving you right. That's what it looks like. You know, somebody who was trying to destroy your innocence, bash you and break you down and make you feel like you aren't worth nothing when that's far from the truth. Look what it shows. You're going to be rising up out of that. That gives me the sign like, baby, the devil is a liar, you know? You are the head and not the tail. It's given that. Some of you, if you have your own business, your business is going to be growing. Or some of you, if you are at a 9 to 5, you may feel like, I don't know if I can stay here anymore. Some of you may be going through a lot of family issues. And there can also be an issue too with like childcare. If you have a child's mother, child's father, you guys can be arguing over childcare and who spends more money on the child, who has invested more in the child. And it could be an issue with like childcare when it comes to the child. Okay, that just showed up as well. You're gonna get into a bad argument because I just hear like no amount of money can save you from your soul. So somebody is throwing some heavy words. But when it shows like sexuality, I just feel like you're going to be feeling beautiful, you know? Like somebody could have tried to break you down, but it took spirituality and you going within and healing yourself in order for you to find your power back. Somebody really tried to break you down. That's awful. Let me see. Somebody who was like spiteful. Somebody who could have been envious. Somebody who could have been also trying to control you. Somebody who wanted to like hold you back. It's like you're breaking free from them. You're going to be healing your inner child yourself, or just taking control over your own story. Your own story. Somebody who was judging you. It shows you escaping this person. Damn, it seemed like, who the hell was that? Chucky? Freddy Krueger? Whoever you would just escape from, they're going to be spying on you. You know what that gives me? Misery loves company. Whoever this person is, they have a lot of like self-hatred issues, and they're going through a war within their own selves. And what they do is try to like belittle you, put you down, or be confrontational, not because you deserve it, but because that's how they feel about their own self. You know, like there's people in the world who feel good when they can put somebody else down. And I think that's what it is. That person felt bigger when they were able to make you feel smaller than them. So clearly that person had a lot of issues. You were around somebody who had a lot of issues, but it shows history. Like you're done. You're done taking somebody's bullshit, and you're done like listening to those lies about yourself. That's all I mean, because there's people that they internalize words. Words can be powerful. Like if somebody's, you know, making you saying things about you, and if you love that person, you're going to internalize it and say, well, am I really this way? Is this how the world sees me? Like somebody trying to break you down. I don't like it. I don't like this at all, to be honest with you. Spirit says you're so fun to be around. Like you're very, very fun to be around. But And another thing too, it shows an intimate connection. If you are in an intimate connection, this person is going to like comfort you. They have a lot of love to offer you. They're going to make you feel good. I hear up all night with each other. You guys may be dancing, laughing, like your romantic life seems like it's going on the up and up, you know? So whatever happened with like an ex or with like a parent, that's going to be in your past. And the focus is going to be like love. For you to heal from what you've been through, it's important that you have like supportive, loving connections. Love is the only thing that can cure hate. You can't drive out hate with hate. The only thing that can drive out hate is love. Like it's like saying like the only thing that can drive out darkness is sun. So I don't like it. This reading made me feel so uncomfortable because the energy just seems dark. I don't like the person, whoever this person is. It's like they got a thrill off of hurting you and breaking you down. That's the only reason why I don't like it. Their energy seems very toxic. Very, very toxic. You don't need to be around nobody that makes you feel that way. You know, in your spiritual transition, you know, I don't know how deep you are into your spirituality. Some people love tarot, but they're not really like connected to the healing work. If you are a Capricorn, I even want to say Cancer. Was this a Cancer that you were with? Or do you have a Cancer parent? But anyway, if you are on a healing journey, it's important for you to know that like when you go within, when you heal yourself, they're going to tell you to let go and release anybody that makes you feel like you are not worth loving or that you are not all of who you really are. Like you're going to have to, that's going to be the first part, is to get rid of all dysfunctional, toxic people that try to beat you down. You have to get rid of them. Why? Because you're going to need like a peaceful, kind environment in order to heal you from all of that toxic stuff. It makes sense. You know, like if you sit and reflect on this reading, it really will make sense what I just said. Only light can drive out darkness, you know, and only happiness can take away pain. Like, you know, but once again, your dating life seems really good. You know, like, I don't know if you could have been running from love. You could have been running from love in the past because you've been broken down so damn bad. And I feel so bad for you. I feel like it's so messed up. And I'm only saying that because I'm connected to my heart space. And I don't know why. Like, I feel the pain in my heart. So there's people who like everything that I'm feeling is in my heart. So you had to probably go through a purification process when it comes to your heart. So when it comes to that type of healing, you're going to need a healing connection to like make you see love differently than what your mother or your father told you or what your ex told you. You're going to have to see it differently and experience it in order to drive out the pain. That's what it looks like. You used to run away from love. You probably said love equals pain. You know, a lot of people feel that way. You know, a lot of people feel that way. If I open up my heart, you're going to hurt me. You're going to break me down. Your love equals pain, because that's what I was taught in my childhood, or that's what my last relationship taught me, that love equals pain, but it's not. Hurt people hurt people. Love is love, you know? But yeah, you used to run away from connections, and now you're in a sacred union where you're going to be taking it one day at a time. You know? Yeah. You could feel so hopeless about love and so rejected. See what I mean? Like, you're just thinking about all the people who hurt you, and Spirit said this forced you into your healing. That's what it did. It forced you into your healing. It forced you to get closer to like God and your ancestors in order to heal, because they said that you got to a point where you were so broken by people and you felt so rejected by people that you stayed in isolation. You would just work and come home. You were in isolation and you were going through it, like emotionally. You were harboring a lot of pain, like a lot. You know? So There's clarity coming in from somebody that loves you unconditionally. If you are completely single, just know that you have an unconditional love connection that's going to be coming. It's a new beginning for you. And there's going to be some clarity if you're like trapped in your head. All right. Let me see a little bit more about this person who is coming into your life. I'm going to leave this here. Let me see what else is up with this person. Tell me more about this person with Capricorn. They feel really, really passionate about you. This can be somebody who's a boss, like somebody who has their own business, somebody who's hardworking, somebody who will be very, very protective of you. They'll be very, very protective of you. And they could be going through their own emotional losses, you know. And this can be a gift to both of you when it shows manifestation. And the universe, you both can be a gift to each other. You both could have went through like slow spiritual deaths where you had to, Spirit says you need to control, like don't listen to those negative voices. Those negative voices are like the people who like try to hurt you and break you down. You don't have to listen to those negative voices that tell you lies about yourself. You know, it's far from the truth. A powerful prayer that you can pray if you're into praying, right? You need to pray and ask God, like, who are you? Show me who I truly am. Show me my truth. And then you'll watch a bunch of synchronicities that lead you to a lot of information about who you are and your purpose in this world. And you won't have to look for any validation outside yourself. You need to consult in the spiritual realm. But you're also going to be cleaning a lot. Some of you are going to be cleaning a lot. You're going to be out on the run a lot. And it could just be, you're going to have a busy week. You're going to have a really busy week. You're going to have a busy week when it comes to your, especially if you have kids. If you have kids, I see like you trying to run to the school. It could be just to drop off your kid or pick up your kid too. But anyway, I see you having a lot of runs to the school. And then you have supermarket runs. And then you could be like meeting up with your lover or meeting up with your friends. You have a really full week, by the way. That's what I do see. Yeah, I knew it. You know, this could be a spiritual union that you are going to be coming into. And you trying to move on from your past. You have a lot of victory and success. And if some of you became aware of somebody toxic in your life, just know that if the person is your ex and they hurt you and try to break you down, when you do move on, or your next connection is going to be like a healing connection. All right. Let me see this person who tried to hurt you. Let me see the person who tried to hurt you. Let me just get a little information on them. Like, why were they treating you this way? Damn. This person could be tough. They can be a person who has like tough love, you know, and they give you tough love and they're hard on you because that's what they were taught. They're treating you how their parents treated you. This person is projecting onto you how people treated them. That's why. They're tough. They're hard. They're hard on themselves. They have a war going on with themselves, and their parents was very, very hard on them, or, you know, and this is what they're bringing into your life. That's why. They also have a lot of heart loss. A lot of people leave them. A lot of people like leave them and walk out on them. They had a lot of endings. They could have also experienced like loss. Like they could have lost their parent. You know, they experienced a lot of heartache, a lot of like loss, and They get very confused on who is really there for them, like who really loves me for me. And that level of confusion will make them start to get triggered and just strike out. So this person even gives me the feel, if you try to love them, they might attack you. You know, they might attack you if you even try to love them. They may not even feel lovable. And they can be holding on. Yeah, look at them. They're all alone. They're all alone. They feel alone. You know, they can feel really lonely. This can be a lonely soul. They could feel really lonely and unhappy. This is somebody who may travel a lot, you know, or they have car issues. They can be struggling with car issues, or this is somebody who like travels a lot. But they need, whoever this person is, they need to sacrifice their heartbreak. They just need to, they got too much going on. They just got too much going on. They're just holding on to too much. They're just, and they may expect people to comfort them, and they may expect people to be there for them, but it's almost like they push people away because they're so dark. They treat people so bad. So people struggle with this person, and you struggle with them. You could have also like just got tired of the person, you know? This person also lost faith. So they lost faith. They don't have no hope in the future. They don't have no hope for the future. They don't have no faith. They can struggle with that too. Oof. They got too much going on, to be honest. You know, this person is just in a really, really dark place. You know, like, you know, sometimes in life, certain things happen and sadness comes about in your life, but it looks like this person just stayed there. They're just stuck. They're stuck in their own darkness. They're stuck in their own defeat. They're stuck in their own hopelessness. They're just stuck. And anybody that comes their way, it's like, because they feel so destroyed, it's like they'll try to destroy you too. It's weird. The psychology of this person is very, very weird. But they're also comical. So somebody who you might find humor in, you know? Somebody who could have also, like, in the beginning, like they could have been really, really nice. And then as you got deeper or tried to get closer to them, you started seeing their darkness. They could struggle with intimacy or people getting close to them. They can struggle a lot. I feel like I can go on and on about this person's struggles. They may even struggle with like PTSD and have nightmares. But yeah, for you, what Spirit wants you to know, set your intentions high and know you deserve to receive love, joy, and happiness. Like, this is what you call dysfunctional, toxic love. There's two types of love in this world. There's dysfunctional, toxic, chaotic love. And then there's healthy love, healthy, positive, uplifting, encouraging love. There's two types of love. You get to decide what you're going to allow in your life. But you have an exciting time coming. It says a return of passion, play, community, healing, laughter, travel, and new things that are going to be like re-sparking or rekindling in your love life. So this person is going to bring a lot of adventure and laughter and harmony and healing into your love life. This new person, you know, let me see what else is coming towards you, Capricorn. Some of you need to even like take your own self out on a date. Take yourself out on a date. Treat yourself to a night. See, it says walk in beauty. Baby, you about to be all right. Walking in beauty. You are strong beyond measures. It's like you might have a beautiful, pleasant week, and then you have somebody who will like trigger you and try to bring you down with them. You are strong. You can get out of this, and things are going to get better for you. You know, Spirit wants you to know, clear the past and heal the present is what you're going to be dealing with. So this is what you're going through for this week. Some of you could be trying out something new, and it could have to do with like fitness. Like maybe you're going to join a gym and join a fitness class that you've never joined before. You're going to notice that you're trying to do like new things, inviting new activities into your life in order to take your mind off of the pain of the past. Some of you may struggle with it. Sometimes you may have a beautiful week, and then the next week you're triggered and you think about the person who hurt you, or you hear that critical inner voice, and it just blocks your happiness. But there's a lot of joy returning to your life. And don't put your own self down. All right. This just seemed like, let me see. Yeah. Some of you could be working from home. And if you lost motivation, you're going to get lots of like motivation and inspiration. You may have also other job options that is going to be presented to you for this week. I wanted to say for the month. You might have a bunch of career options that presents itself to you all month, which is really good if you're looking to shift your job and do something else, or if you want to expand and find a way to make more money. You know, there's going to be a lot of people who feel very inspired by you. You're going to be an inspiration to others, just like your story. Your story is so powerful. What you've overcome, or what you're still overcoming, is like powerful to people. People are going to really like feel drawn to you, you know, and your strength. I'm going on the extended. I'm going to do a complete full spread about the new person, as well as giving you messages about your family, your children, and your ex. I send you so much love and so much light.